You went a little too hard. You went a little too hard on.
I think I did, but I was working too, so.
It happens. Everybody ain't got them kind of jobs.
It all worked out. So, B, let me pick your brain and the audience brain on what's been going on in the news. Prayers to, before I get started, prayers out to the West Coast and Hawaii with the tsunami coming through or have been through. Prayers to all y'all. Hope everybody is safe. California, the earthquake over in Russia, they said it was an 8.8. So it's coming, or if it ain't already hit, I hope it just decide to just taper off. But
I'm sure you ain't. I don't think I've seen nothing or heard nothing.
Ain't nobody. You know, I talked to my mom about that. She was like, "What tsunami?" And then my dad said, "Yeah, all that's happening and going on." So,
if it ain't the damn fire, some damn water,
it's something on that side.
It's going down.
What is it? Is something wrong? Is something wrong,
going down. Yeah, but get off that West Coast, y'all.
So, with that being said, let me move on over to the east. So, Ohio. Now, I don't know if anybody know what happened with this brawl. Cincinnati, Ohio, with the brawl. Cincinnati had their Jazz Fest this past weekend.
Okay.
So it was a brawl. And how it started was, I guess it was probably the end of the festival. So it was black families. Right? It was a mixture of cultures.
You said it was in Ohio?
Yes.
That sounds like some Kansas City shit, but go ahead. Go ahead.
I ain't heard that. You had to tell me about that. I mean, so I ain't heard that.
We talked about it the other week, but we talked about that. Yeah, somebody got shot, and unfortunately, it was after a particular event.
Yes,
it was a month ago or so. Juneteenth situation.
You're right. And it's happening too often.
Everywhere we go.
Everywhere.
We can't do nothing.
With this being said, it was a guy, a Caucasian, and a black man. Words were exchanged and words just verbally, disrespectful words on each side. So then the Caucasian hauled off and smacked the black guy. So the other black guy next to him hauled off and hit him, and then it was a big old brawl.
Everybody fighting.
Race ride. And that's the thing. Everybody think it was about race or whatever. They should have never made it about race, but a lot of people are making it about race and things like that.
Somebody stepped on somebody's gators.
They saying the woman got knocked out, but they saying the black people.
Where the woman come from?
Because the woman was there next to him. And I don't know if they were together or not together.
Oh, okay.
But she was right there, and they said that the black people hit her, knocked her out, but that wasn't the case.
She wanted some smoke.
That's not funny because they got pictures of this lady laid out on the ground, y'all.
She got that smoke. She got that work.
Hey,
I'm just saying though. I mean,
somebody come and get him.
You win some, you lose some.
Really.
You win some, you lose some.
You win some, you lose some. Okay, but the thing that's getting everybody is that where were the cops? Why did it take all these black people to jump two people or one person? So they making it a race thing. They said you don't hear any of these things out here on the news.
Wait a minute, we talking
that
about
any white people are jumping black people. Now this is what the people are saying.
It's a jazz festival, so I imagine it probably is more blacks and whites out there. I can imagine. I can imagine. But they saying all the black people jumped on.
What did just say Alabama brawl not too long ago?
Hey,
that was some years back.
That's what a lot of people saying. They saying that wasn't the same thing. Yeah. It was different.
They trying to jump the security door.
They saying that the black people that was around, it was a collective group of people that beat the brakes off of the Caucasians.
You know, it's funny.
And it wasn't fair to the Caucasians that it should have just been a one-on-one, or why did they have to be the aggressor one? Because at that time they said just because he hauled off and hit the black man doesn't mean that the whole group had to fight him. So, my question to you in the audience.
It's a domino effect. Shit, it's a domino effect. Yeah, it's a domino effect. So that's their narrative anyway.
They're trying to. Okay, so people quickly went to black and white.
Okay.
So I'm gonna pick your brain and I'm gonna pick the audience brain, but I'm gonna tell you what I think after we do this. So what do you think, or do you want to go with the audience and see what they think?
Real quick though, it's just one thing that's pondering me though, real quick. Okay. Like though, it just I'm for some reason it just stuck out and y'all mentioned the Alabama thing. Why is it when black folks involved it's a brawl, but when white folks involved it's an insurrection?
Hard minds want to know.
I'm trying to, what are we doing here? Is it what's happening?
Same reason we call thugs and they call whatever.
This shit is made up. This shit is made up. What I think is, if you the aggressor, you need your ass whipped. That's just point blank. If you the aggressor, that you caused it, you started it, you the instigator. So I mean,
so would it be a 1-on-1 or would everybody just fight them?
Of course it'll start off at a 1-on-1, but somebody obviously jumped in. And I don't think it was a situation. I mean, it could have been he might have slapped him, and now he done pushed him into another black person. Well, now it's a domino effect. No, like I just said, it's a domino effect.
Okay. So as I was watching the video showed that the white man hauled up and smacked the guy in the red. It was a guy in the red, a black guy. So the guy that was standing next to him, that was black, also he had on the white shirt. He hauled off, and the black guy was like,
so his homeboy stepped in and just.
So the person with the white shirt next to the black guy, he jumped in, and then two other guys from the back.
That could have been his personal security. Oh, when I'm walking around with my cousins, they my personal security. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like that sometimes.
You know what I'm saying? That's my personal security. So that probably was his personal security. Like, hey,
you start shit and you want to haul off and smack my cousin.
It's a problem. You must want.
So it ain't a black and a white thing. It's just the principle of
it could have been a white boy.
It could have been a black boy.
Yeah, it could have been a black dude.
Anybody.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So we're changing the narrative. So that's what everybody's saying.
But here's the thing, though. Everybody knows
it's a black and a white thing.
But everybody knows this, and this translates across all genres, all cultures. Don't start no shit. Won't be no shit.
They fuck around.
You start some shit. FAFO, baby. FAFO all day.
Black dude did it, and it was 4 white boys, and the black boy hauled off and smacked on the white boy. Them white boys about to get on him.
Yeah. Okay. We seen it in the brawl.
Okay. Even white boys.
We seen it in the brawl.
They getting tossed in rivers and lakes and everything trying to fight niggas.
If it's up, it's up, and it's stuck.
If it's up.
If it's up and it's stuck. I mean, you
so let's see what the audience
you got it. You know what I'm saying?
Anyone in the audience want to comment or give us your suggestion, observation, or opinion
about
do you think it's the principle of the point that the white guy hauled off and hit the black guy, or do you think that, nobody, it should have been a 1-on-1?
White boy probably thought he was down with the homies and shit. He probably thought he was black.
Or it was unnecessary for all the black people to jump on that one person.
Whoop his ass.
I think it depends on like the situation at hand. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it was kind of like he would walk past me and bump me or something, like what made him even fight?
Words were exchanged. See, the very beginning. So when the filming started from the cameras, you see them going back and forth with each other, and then a black guy steps in between them and say, "Hey, cut that out." And so he steps back, and both of them are still going at it, and then all of a sudden the white guy hits the black guy, and that's how that went down.
Somebody got caught with somebody white.
So
I'm like, now just be. If I'm with my cousins, I can't stop them niggas from jumping in. They go jump in
without no hesitation,
no. Especially if you in the wrong. Especially if that person's in the wrong. So that white man, he could have been black too.
Okay, so it didn't matter what color.
If I'm across the room,
period.
I see somebody haul off and hit my peoples. I'm finna go the 40-yard dash on nigga.
Especially if it's on some wrong shit. Now, my cousin started, he walked.
Okay. Then come on, let's go on leave. Okay. All right.
If we minding our business and you got an issue with one of us, you got an issue with all of us.
Okay. So now hold that. So let's get this young lady's
security.
Just an observation and opinion.
Somebody get him.
I'm trying to figure out what was the reason for the argument. Ain't nobody
it hadn't came out yet. Like I said, all we have, we don't have audio. I didn't get any audio. All I saw was that they were arguing. A man stepped between them and said, "Stop, no, go on." And they still was going back and forth. And then the white guy hauled off and hit the black guy. The guy next to the black guy hauled off. He was black, hauled off and hit him. And then 2 other people from behind came in and they just all started just fighting. So they blaming it on alcohol. They blaming it on racism. They blaming it on a whole lot of things. What is your opinion?
Well, if I was in the gentleman's shoes and we having an argument, it doesn't matter what we're arguing about. You have no right to put your hands on.
Okay.
So if all of a sudden my other arms come out and reach your ass.
Okay.
Excuse my French. That ain't my papa kind of like what the gentleman said. I can't help what my people do.
Yeah.
Because all I'm gonna do is step out of their way.
Because they're gonna handle it. They're gonna handle it.
Because they're gonna handle it because you chose to take it to this level.
Yeah.
So we get ready to finish. I was always taught don't start it, but finish it.
Yeah.
He started it. Hey cousins.
They finished it.
Everybody else came through.
Send the dogs.
Let's do it.
Send the dogs
but
on.
now, like I said, you really kind of know what the dynamics of the argument is to really know why the gentleman had to reach up, because he already know probably his friend, cousin, brother, whoever he was, already know he ain't gonna let this man smack the shit out of him.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna do nothing. So let me go ahead and react. It could have been one of those situations. Or the man was in shock that how dare you take it to this level. And the friend behind him figured that you thinking too long on this. He done hit you, physically hit you. Just move on to the side. You had your say.
So you ain't no fighter. I
got this.
Yeah,
I got this because he had no right to put his hands on you. Because if y'all got the dynamics of arguing or speaking or apparently you're trying to get to the bottom of something or somebody wronged you in some way, when you be arguing.
Watch it be something like they all work together and the white
no,
dude
these were out of town. Now they were out of town guests going to the jazz festival. And they were just there. The white people were just there.
Who was out of town guests?
They were out of towners.
The white people
they were
from out of town.
They were on vacation.
Oh, they didn't know where they was at. That's your fault, man. You didn't know where you was at. You heard it was rough out here, and you found out it get real rough out here. It get real rough. It's for real. It's for real. It's for real. Right. That's very true.
Well, when the guy stepped in between them and pushing both sides, like no. And then when he stepped back, the white guy hauled off and hit the black guy. So then that's where it turned into a big old altercation.
Because
where
you got peace there right now.
Yeah.
This guy's trying to,
calm everything down.
He swings.
So now everybody's upset.
Now it's on.
So now they saying that the black people was so aggressive. They caught 5 of them.
Oh, so what they say?
They're in jail.
Excessive force. Ain't that a bitch? Ain't that a bitch? Excessive force. Ain't that a bitch?
But is the man in jail that started the
now that I don't think so because he's the victim. Because it became a big brawl and they turned out and they flipped it to be the aggressor ones. Because they kicked him when he was down, they stomped on him, and then it was 2 other guys that were fighting too, white guys that got into it. They didn't say anything about them. They were just talking about the lady that got knocked out, and they said a black guy hit the white lady, but the man hit the white lady. The white guy hit the white lady.
He hit his own people. He knocked his own people out.
So they got a lot going on out there.
Assault charges everywhere.
That happened too. Yeah, that's unfortunate. So thank you for that.
Yeah, don't follow up on that because I need to know if everybody went to jail.
Yeah, it's 5 people they got right now.
Yeah, because I know in school if you hit somebody and you swung back, y'all both suspended.
And we in the day of 4K, y'all.
Ooh,
we in the day of 4K. We got you in 4K, goddamn it.
So I think that's the way it should be.
Shots me. I think I missed the last shot.
No. You got it.
Would you like to say something?
I'm still here. I got to.
Okay.
I think it's something like that. It's like this misguided emotions, misguided aggression, because there's a difference between racism and bigotry. It's like when we go into these neighborhoods and we see a white person and they're aggressive, the first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna team up together, right? Yeah. But I don't think something like that is a form of racism. I just think it's just us defending ourselves.
Okay.
When something may happen. Now, people don't understand the difference between bigotry. A bigot can be a person that don't want to see you just not have nothing. Want to make sure black people ain't got shit. You ain't shit. They feel like they're master. They're better than you. But racism is a form of making sure that their people is more advanced than your people.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because when it comes to us, they can put it at the bottom of the totem pole. You know what I'm saying? We're at the bottom. They try to keep it at the bottom. When it comes to racism is more like, hey, we want to make sure we got the best of this and the best of that. But when we come together and we see all these aggression come, I don't think it's none of that. It's just people just have misguided emotions and they just so much shit going on in this world. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy out here. You know what I'm saying? I mean, when I was coming up, shit, you see a brother fighting a white boy, you run right over there.
Really?
They have a term. They have a term. The case say a fight, a nigga and a white. If the white don't win, they all jump in.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta think about that. That's them thoughts.
Woo!
Messed up.
Just imagine that's a childhood song.
That's terrible. That's terrible.
That's because 100 of them hungers.
Yeah, exactly.
Huh. So y'all jumped in.
Exactly.
So now you touch one, we jumping in.
Exactly.
Damn.
I think it's just misguided emotions, and so a lot of times, man, when you see that stuff going on, people don't know what the hell they fight for.
Right.
It could be a day they just had a fucked up day. You know what I'm saying?
But they had a jazz festival and had a good time. What could possibly?
Man, that could have been a Mexican man.
It didn't matter even if it was a black man.
It is a difference, though. It is a difference.
So what you're saying is,
it is a difference between a pig.
If it was all black people, we probably wouldn't even have heard about this.
What I'm saying is, even if a black man,
it is just regular, ordinary.
Yeah, of course.
So like, I feel like it wasn't just because he was white. It's like, you disrespected.
Exactly.
You had peace right there, but you chose to choose right.
Okay.
You had the peacemaker.
Right. The peacemaker was in the middle, and then he decided to do that.
But basically, a lot of times we gotta get the difference between. Because Dr. Umar said this. I tripped off this a couple weeks ago. He said there's a difference between a racist and a bigot. It's a big difference. Racism, we look at racism like it's a bad thing. It's a bad thing because it affects us, right? But when it comes to the advancement of your race, you doing everything you're supposed to do to make sure your race is advanced. You know what I'm saying? No matter what it is. But we can't call a white man, we call a man a bigot. Now, bigot is way different. Bigot is the one that he ain't got shit going for himself. He see a black man coming down the street, nigger this, nigger that. Yeah. You go back to Africa and all that shit. But a racist, he calculates, he thinks about his race. Jews, Arabs, they think about their race first. So we can't look at racism as being a bad thing. We gotta look at it as we gotta start advancing more. Okay. So like I said, lots of aggression that we get, it just comes from us being in these slums, this craziness we got going on. And so we see a white man, we pet him. You better not put your hands on one of ours. It's in our nature to do that. You know what I'm saying? But that's it. But also I donated I donated to
back to school.
I got my company bring y'all some fruits and vegetables.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
$2 I put in there.
See, we got the love down here, y'all.
Appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
All right, we got one more. Yes.
I don't really have much to say because I feel like they finally started coming out in the open with it and speaking on it. There is a big difference in racism, and there is a negativity to certain racism. Racism that has power to keep others out, keep others down. That's true racism to me. Prejudice, anyone can be prejudiced. I just don't like you because you're green, whatever. That anyone can be that, but prejudice holds power. So racism holds power. I can keep you from advancing, type of thing. And did anyone hold them accountable when they was beating our asses and hanging and lynching us? So they think
let me stop you. Hold on, because that was back then. This is now.
Okay. Let me finish where I was going.
All right.
That aggression is still in us. It didn't leave because the accountability has not left, and it's an underlying thing in many of us. I ain't saying in everyone, and I'm saying sometimes we don't want to address the real point because we don't want to say this about ourselves, but it's still there in us. See, they have never been held accountable, and they don't generally hold themselves accountable. No one wants to say that. Okay? In general, accountability is a hard thing for many. But when we're talking about racism, so if you want to put yourself in an event where you're going to be around us in numbers, you know what I'm saying, and you want to argue, that's a possibility that's going to happen. Just like if we go to the country fest and do the same thing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's a possibility.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. Okay. Thank you for that.
Thanks for the comment.
Thanks for the comment. That is so true because now that I'm thinking about it, was another story about a black guy in a country bar and all those biker and country boys beat his ass. Mm-hmm. And so they're saying, yes, recently. And they saying that was not that wasn't racism. That was biker men. That's the club. That was their own thing, and that it's always an excuse or always saving them and
he was trespassing
or something like that.
The internet let us know how many
he was trespassing.
It really
they exposed
is. You see where they got where
themselves.
they're doing the only whites only in Springfield, Missouri, and also Arkansas.
They're doing what? What is it?
Only whites only. It's no Jews. You gotta be pure.
Oh, that's something that Trump opened up. Okay, that's something Trump opened up. I remember that.
There's no such thing in America as pure.
They say pure European. No, nothing. No percentage of none of us. No percentage of nothing.
It's an application process. It's an application process.
It is. They make them go through an application process.
They gotta take some blood.
I'm surprised, B. You ain't hearing nothing about this.
I don't fuck with them folks. I don't fuck with them folks. They like that. I'll never be there.
Most of all them white boys got motherfucking black great grandma.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh,
and don't even know it. And don't even know it.
Oh boy.
And don't even know it.
We got someone who want to comment on it. Come up a little closer to me.
Was created on pilgrimage. People come over here trying to build they race up, they people up. Everybody that came over from different countries. That's what this place is based on, right? So we feel like that, man. We just fighting to try to keep our rights going. A lot of time, my rights is misguided. You know
okay.
Like the brother said. I ain't no pure nothing over here no more. You gotta prick your finger to show you got pure blood. Something wrong with you. Something going on.
Really?
Yeah. You know, so it's crazy. You know, I agree.
All right, thank you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So,
well, B.
Yeah, that's a culture shocking topic right there. It's just reality is reality. You know what I'm saying?
And it is racism, any form. Bigotry, I mean, all that prejudice, all that is really crazy.
It is. It is. It's something that, like brother said earlier, it's something that's kind of just, repressed down in the DNA, and it ain't much we can, try to work on it as best we can do.
So,
that's something everybody got to do. Work on yourself.
Work on yourself.
Work on yourself.
B suggests everybody works on themselves out there.
Ain't nobody perfect. Just try to get as close as you can.
Nobody's perfect.
Try to get as close as you can, and you know what's right. So you know what I mean by get close to perfect as you can. You know what's right. You know what's right. You know what's wrong.
Well, let's hope they know what's right and wrong, B. So, anywho,
shift gears. Let go.
Okay.
What else?
With that being said, thanks for everybody and their comments and suggestions.
Yeah, for sure.
So my thoughts on this is everybody's saying it's not about a race thing. It's the principle of the point is that you're a guy that came up and hit another guy instead of black and white, even though the characters in this situation are seen as that, which is unfortunate. Everybody, that's their go-to. So the Cincinnati police, they're they saying these individuals, these things, these that. So it's a lot of people. Elon Musk even got in and said his little 2 cents on saying you don't see any of this information on the news. He listed all the news outlets and everything, zero this, zero that. So a lot of people was commenting on why he needs to be commenting on anything that happens in the States. And I'm like,
I could
what?
say something, but it ain't even,
No. Let the people know.
Hell no.
No, you ain't gotta let them know.
We fuck around, get canceled around this.
Damn, don't get us canceled. No. So, anywho, with that, that is a lot, B.
That's a tough situation.
That is a tough.
But everybody know it was black people involved when they start talking about a brawl. That's all I'm saying.
They don't see that.
When they say it was a brawl, they say it must have been some black
just
folks.
Think the brawl that happened wasn't that the Alabama brawl too?
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
It's coming up the 5th. It'll be this week. Next week.
So brawl is going to be associated with black people from now. Like brawl. It's a brawl. It used to be bar brawls and stuff like that. And you most only saw like white people out there, because they called it a bar brawl. That's pretty much that's how it was termed. But now
look at it like that.
Now it's something come across the news. We got a brawl. It's a brawl, and this happened, that happened, and this person must have been some black folks. So now you learn.
Well, they said then you wonder why it's black fatigue. So it's a lot of content creators that are out there talking about this subject, and most of them are Most of them talking about it. They're mostly
You're on a new topic, right? You're on a new topic,
yeah,
right?
it's just all blending.
We working together. Okay,
We all blending.
We're talking about ourselves
because,
today, y'all.
Yeah, we talking about ourselves
today.
We
Don't be
really
ashamed
are.
of it. Talk about it.
Because somewhere along there, we also have to be held accountable for ourselves and our actions.
For sure.
And somewhere, a lot of people have lost that thinking like that.
Yeah.
So a lot of content creators are out there that are on the white people side. Let's just put it like that.
Okay.
On the Caucasian side, they're saying, why do you think I don't hang around? I don't want to be around them because black fatigue, and this is why. And you
black
see
fatigue,
why nobody wants to be around you guys, because you guys are the aggressors. You're this, you're that. Everything negative about black people. So my question is,
it's crazy because the color black is a symbol of power. But anyway, go ahead.
Hey,
go ahead.
So
you were saying,
with them saying everything negative about black people, then why is that?
Why are they saying everything?
Why are they so our own some of our own black content creators are saying these things?
Negative annotations about black people.
And they're black, but they're saying like Charleston White, he's all the way.
Yeah.
All the way.
That's a sickness that some black people have, is that they hate themselves that much.
So is that a form of hating yourself?
Yeah, of course you have to. If you hate someone exactly like you, that looks like you, that is of the same descent as you, you hate yourself because that other person is you. They can be in the same position and situation you in. Y'all both could be applying for the same job. Both of y'all black, and you mad at him because he came in dressed the way he was dressed, and you came in dressed the way you was dressed, and he still got the damn job.
Really?
Yeah, you hate yourself.
Wow. Just because you want to see not basic and regular, but you would like to see them grow and do different?
I mean,
is that hating yourself?
See them grow and do different? What do you mean?
Yeah. I mean, just like think outside the box that they're in. Like everything doesn't have to be loud. Everything doesn't have to be so aggressive.
No, there's a way to conduct yourself. I get that part. Okay. But when you can sit there and say that person doesn't deserve this, he looks exactly like me, but he does not deserve this. That's hating. That's
kind of.
You're hating yourself. You're hating yourself. That's self-hatred.
Self-hatred.
Simply, and it was taught to you. It's not your natural form. It was taught to you. You was taught to hate yourself.
Really?
Most black people were. Like I say, it's a repressed DNA thing. I talked about it a long time ago. Yeah. Some weeks ago.
I think
about repressed DNA indicators that come from when our ancestors were in slavery and they did all these things to our ancestors. Those memories are stuck in the DNA to the point that where you can't pull that out unless you pull that whole atom of DNA out, which is damn near impossible. But I'm pretty sure they're working on it because they got people thinking obviously that they're white, but they're actually black. Type shit. Yeah,
not the hand just what is that?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's crazy. Science is crazy, and a lot of people are taking it into their own hands, and they're going a little too far with it.
They are like the man that went in New York up in the NFL building and he killed those people.
I seen something about that. Now I did catch a piece of that in the picture they got of him. I mean, you could literally see that he had no intent of walking back out of that building.
Not at all.
He parked his car.
He did.
He parked in downtown in the middle of the street and just hopped out, grabbed his rifle, and walked in broad daylight straight into the building.
Wow.
He in 4K. He in 4K. So they got his whole every footstep. They got his whole walking path and everything, all that. They got all that. He had some shades on or whatever. I seen that. But I
think I saw it with him walking with the gun.
Yeah. Now see, I'm kind of a gun guy. I'm kind of a gun guy, so I could kind of see what all he had on that firearm he had. And he meant business. Yeah, he should have been. He must brought that back from Iraq or some shit.
Oh shoot!
Because
let's see what
that's the type of time he was on.
Wow. Let's see what the audience got to say. Go ahead, sir.
Basically, that situation is about the guy. He had mental issues and he played football, but he was blaming it on the NFL because history of NFL is concussions, situations, but he didn't play the NFL. So that was one of them things where he was like, I played college football. I got CD. What they call it? CTE.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he blamed it on them, knowing that you didn't play in the NFL. So that was one of them get back in the NFL type situation. You go over there and
some vigilante stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Vigilante seeing that, hey, what are you guys doing? What are y'all doing about this situation? I got mental health issues. Then he wrote left a letter with him, if I'm not correct, stating that he wanted to check his brain.
Yeah. That was his suicide.
That was his suicide note.
He left that in his pocket to make sure that once he killed himself or got killed, that they'll find that suicide note because he looked at it like, I don't know what happened to my life, but I know I got this. I've been diagnosed with this in so many words. So I feel like y'all ain't doing enough. NFL. Y'all not doing enough to make sure that this is taken care of before you get to the point of college and NFL. So then he looked at it like, well, now I'm at the point now I got this issue. Now I got mental issues because of this issue. So he felt like, y'all ain't did enough. So this is what I'm going to do for y'all. I'm going to come up there and kill a couple of y'all. And then y'all going to pay attention to what I'm trying to say. And I'm going to leave this note and tell y'all to check my brain. That's what he put in the note. Check my brain and see what went wrong.
Yep, that's exactly what they was.
Okay, well, B, we got info. Thank you both for that. We got info. Okay, so I see.
So that was the information. Okay, so, all right. Because like I caught a tip of the story, and from the beginning of the day it happened or whatever, I caught that little tip of it. And I had to go to work, of course, as usual. So.
Okay.
But that's good information to know.
That is. Thank you guys for that.
That story.
That is. I'm glad y'all read that. So if you have any comments that you would like to talk to me about.
One more thing.
Oh, Lord.
Just one more thing. The reason why it's so few people that are dead because he got off on the wrong floor.
Oh, shoot.
He forgot you had to get on another elevator
to get to the floor he was trying to get to.
Yeah.
Oh,
so I think that just started him too. He felt like, okay, I know they're in here somewhere.
With nobody. Lord, rest these people. It's not funny, but it's gonna be
I heard something like when he came in the building, he shot the off-duty officer, killed him.
Yeah, he killed him.
And then when he got upstairs, there was 2 people that he killed. So
before he even got upstairs, remember he got on the elevator.
Okay.
There was a lady on the elevator. He could have shot her, but he didn't shoot her. They're more worried about why she didn't die.
Or why she didn't get the hell off?
She got off, sweetie. He let her off.
Oh.
So he can get on to go to the wrong damn floor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he didn't shoot her.
I'm thinking,
he was killing people as he went on, but he let her go.
I'm thinking he walking she rolled up there with him.
Well, maybe it reminded him of his mama or sister or relative or something. It could have been anything. Maybe he thought she was cute. It could have been anything.
I thought it was only like 3 people that got shot. That was it. It was more people.
4 dead and all.
Okay. Okay. Like I said, I only caught the tip of the as it unfolded.
Yeah, because it could be
as far
something.
as I got on it.
That's all they've been saying all day.
Yeah. Okay.
All day long.
What?
Okay.
When it happened, that's all they were saying all day long. But he was so cool with it. He knew he wasn't coming out that building.
Yeah, I could see that from they were showing how his car was just parked right in the middle of the street. I'm like, you downtown New York, bro? Traffic is crazy. You know.
But it took him 2 days to get there. They knew every stop he made until he got to that building.
4K.
As soon as he got to that building, 4K. They said, luckily, it probably was the New York traffic. Because it was 6-something in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Evening.
Oh, okay.
Everybody was the New York traffic. So these people, a lot of people that
left the building.
They said that's a blessing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was on a mission. He wanted to get their attention.
Well, he got it.
We almost did that.
Man.
Thank you for that.
Where was it? I thought all New York buildings had like security outside, like outside the spots, like in the little foyer or whatever, right in the little walkway. Or they just got off work or something.
Everybody was getting off. Yeah, so at that time of the evening,
they probably was like everybody done left already, and our shift is over, and they probably was walking to their car. Yeah. That's sad.
Right.
That's
well,
sad.
you know
That's
what?
sad.
Prayers to those families.
Yeah, prayers to the family, no doubt.
That is an unfortunate situation. B, well, we're gonna come to a close.
Okay, I'm with that.
You with it?
Yeah, I'm with it. Let's get a little warm in here.
So check out our school drive. Come and pull your donations down here at Smoky Face Smoke Shop.
Yeah, bring them down here. And, bring them. You can bring your donations to Sweet Cups, which is right across the street from us.
Yes.
On 42nd and Truce, or you can go down to Equal Minded, which is like 44th and Truce. We're at 4250. So if you whatever donations, any one of those three places, you can bring them to or whatnot. I mean, I go to the ice cream shop if I like ice cream. You know what I'm saying?
That's where you'll be.
They got a little food over there and everything. So you know, I fool with Sweet Cups like that. Yeah.
Well, we hope you all.
Equal Minded is like 44th and Truce. 44th and Truce. I don't have the exact address. It may be 4301 or 43 something, but it's right.
You'll see us down there. We have balloons. There'll be people in the streets and things like that. So, but we'll get the address for you definitely next week. Don't forget.
Okay. Yeah. We're gonna run it back. We're gonna run the memory back.
Next Saturday, you get a lot of things.
Haircuts. I think it's gonna be some hair braiding. I think it's gonna be some face paints. I think they're gonna be doing down there too. Yes, so you know all the stuff for the kids and everything like that. So you know, what I'm saying, to get them ready for school and whatnot.
School supplies. If you want to donate, of course, bring them. Like I said, but B, I'm Lady Leo.
Nah, just B.
Hey, see us at Smoky Face Smoke Shop. We in this bitch. We didn't even the doorbell didn't even ring though.